Oh yeah. It's one of the hardest violin lines ever, bro. Oh yeah, welcome to New Heartbreak Radio, ladies and gentlemen. My name is CJKyles, and I will be your host this morning or whenever you may be watching. And for those of you who are wondering, what exactly is New Heartbreak Radio? New Heartbreak Radio is something that I came up with because I just have a general love and appreciation for music. And I want to talk about music. I want to talk about music that I like, the impact of certain music, the impact of certain songs, and how they affected the culture. And I figure what better way to do it than just create a show about it. So that's what I did. And that's what I'm doing. So I decided to call the show New Heartbreak Radio. What's good, Teddy? What's good? Early morning, man. And I just became inspired because I was watching Vice's documentary on the Thong song by Sisqo. And I'm just like, wow, that song is 20 years old. I cannot believe it. That song is almost 21 years old. So let's get into some of the history of the Thong song. So Thong song is a song that came out February 15th, 2000. Wow. I was 9 years old. 9. And it's crazy because like even as a child, I still remember how big the Thong song was. I remember how big the Thong song was. It was huge when it came out. And I mean, it was huge. Like I remember my parents would be talking about, who is this Sisqo? Who is this Sisqo? Sisqo. He was known for like the platinum hair. And it was a big deal because the song had like blown up. I mean, like I wasn't into like Drew Hill and stuff like that at such a young age, but I do remember vividly how big the Thong song was. And I remember this because I remember them playing the Thong song at our 5th grade dances. That's how big the song was. That's how big the Thong song was. They was playing that song at our 5th grade dances. 4th and 5th grade. I remember it like it was yesterday. In George Washington Carver in Highland Park, they used to play the Thong song. I remember. It was huge. It was really huge. And I think that's why I remember it so well, because I'm like looking back now, that had no business being played at a 5th grade. I had no business being played at a 5th and 4th grade dance. We had no idea what they were talking about. I don't even think anybody knew what a thong was in our class. I mean, maybe some did, but we didn't know. We just knew it sounded good. And that's crazy, the type of impact that music can have. Like if it sounds good, it can translate to anybody of almost any age. Because I had no idea what I was singing about, but I just knew the violin, the melody, the song, the cadence, him singing. I just knew it felt good and it sounded good when it was listened to, when it was heard. And what you're hearing now is like the violin version. What you heard was like the violin version in the background, because I'm not trying to get a copyright strike. So I'm going to see, since it's like a cover, if it's like the same thing. So I'm going to be trying to play like different versions of it. This is hard right here. That's one of the hardest. That's one of the hardest violin sequences of all time. I remember, man. I remember when this joint dropped. Man. She like the video that I'm playing with the song. She's playing the violin, the cello, and she's making the sounds with like different household items. So I just think that's fire. But man, that song was crazy. The song was crazy, man. Ooh. All right, so it came out February 15th. Oh, they out cold for that. They out cold for that. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. So the song came out February 15th, 2000. It was from Sisqo's solo debut because he was trying to get away from Drew Hill. They had a lot of drama going on from what I see. Like the group had a lot of drama. People wanted to go in and out of the group, and people want to go do gospel and all that, all types of stuff. So I'm just like, from listening to their story, and I think I caught some of the unsung. Sisqo was just like, look, y'all I don't know what y'all niggas trying to do. I'm trying to go out here and get this money. You dig? And there it was. And then Sisqo linked up with some producers on sponsored by Def Jam, and the rest is history. And they came up with the Thong song. But what's interesting, I didn't know that this song was sampled from let me see. Let's see about this sample. Hold on. So Tim and Bob, they did the beat. Tim and Bob, two of the coldest producers of all time. Tim and Bob. So it was sampled by Wes Montgomery's. Well, the original one was sampled by Wes Montgomery's cover of the Beatles, Eleanor Rigby. And I actually went back and listened to it, and it sounds like identical. And like the intro is only like about 10-15 seconds, but it's like dun 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 that you hear. But yeah, man, it was crazy. So Tim and Bob made the beat, and that song. And another thing was that song was originally from Michael Jackson. The beat was not the Thong song, but the beat was originally from Michael Jackson. It's interesting. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, shout out to Antisocially Podcast. I like it when the beat goes da 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 da. Yeah, man, I like the impact. But anyway, I was watching a history on it, and so they made the beat. They changed it, so they got the violinist, some violinist to. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up actually, since this is a show about music. Let me see. It's an interesting story, man. Actually, fair use.
No, I'm not going to clear that, but man, it was very Eleanor Rigby.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
I got this. My name is Bruce.
All right, so I'm about to play it real quick. This is when they talk about the guy adding his input to the song, the violinist. It's crazy what can be done with different elements and different people.
I'm a violinist in the studios in California. I've done to this day over 1,800 feature motion pictures, not to mention television films and other things. And I'm the violinist on the Thong song. I got the call from Def Jam Records to do this session for Sisqo. Of course, I didn't know who Sisqo was. I went to that studio. Sisqo was there. I can't remember what color his hair was, but it was different. So they played me a track, and it was very Eleanor Rigby-like. And then he was humming a part that he wanted me to play as an obligato. And I thought, is this something like this kind of sound you want to have a...
Fire.
Said, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do.
Yo.
And I said,
fire. Fire. That's my favorite part of the track. Fire. Play it again. Put some respect on that man's name.
Sound you want to have a... And he said, yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. Then I said, well, what do you want to have as a punch for it?
Can y'all read music? I can't. I used to know how to read music when I was in a band, but I can't read music anymore.
Well, yeah, like a... Dun, 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 dun. So I said, what about...
Oh.
And that's all going underneath.
I would have been in the studio going crazy. I would have been in the studio going crazy when he played that. I would have. And this was in 99. Like, you could play the Thong song now and people still lose their mind. Timeless record. Despite of what you may think about the song and the impact that it had on a culture, it's still a timeless record. So the song is bigger than Sisqo, which is crazy when you think about it. Sisqo can probably tour off that one song alone for the rest of his life. You dig? So, and that's crazy when a record becomes bigger than the actual artist.
This is basically what you hear.
Oh my God.
When I first heard it, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was like, they don't even sound like my track now, man. The
Bruh, hold on, man. We got to put some respect on Bruce's name, because he totally changed the swag of that song with a few notes. Changed the whole swag of it.
And that's all going underneath. So this is basically what you hear.
Oh my God. I would have lost it.
When I first heard it, I'm not gonna lie, man. I was like, they don't even sound like my track now, man. The drums and all that do, man. But at the same time, I'm not scared of change. I'm like,
Right.
okay, if y'all want it, okay, cool.
Sisqo came up with an idea for a key change to modulate a half step up halfway through the song.
It creates a powerful dynamic in the song when there's a modulation, because it's like something is the same, but something is different. Well, it's different because the key of the song has risen.
I did everything I could to that part to make that climax just really, really feel epic. It was almost sexual in nature.
Oh, yes.
Real talk, I'm not gonna lie. I'm one of the few people that think the remix was better than the original. I do. I think the remix was better because the remix was on the Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack. The remix was on the Nutty Professor 2 soundtrack, and I think Foxy Brown absolutely murdered the remix. They had like Carmen Electra in the video. Foxy Brown was in the video. I remember, for those of y'all who like wrestling, in the first video, the Thong song, they had the Big Show in the video. I'm like, what is this nigga doing in the video? Crazy. Sisqo had to be doing crazy numbers, but what messed me up though is when they got sued for the Thong song, bruh. They got sued for the Thong song. I could not believe it. Sued. Crazy. All because of one line. And the line in the song that everybody know. Living la vida loca. Like, it's not. I think it was part of the bridge. It's part of the bridge.
So I'm listening to the hook and I'm like, okay, I'm still trying to work with
it's fire. Yeah, like, you couldn't deny it's fire.
It's hot though. I can't even front of it. In my mind, I'm like, it's dope.
Thong.
I gotta give it up to him. It worked. It worked incredibly. So after we turned in the final mixes to Def Jam, that's when we find out that they had went with "Gotta Get It" as Sisqo's first single. It was interesting because
Gotta Get It wasn't trash, but they had to do something with. They had to have another single. Gotta Get It is a good R&B record, but they needed a smash. And the Thong song literally turned Sisqo from BET R&B singer to superstar. You dig? Like, not trying to say like BET is a bad thing, but you know, it did though. The Thong song like, this nigga was doing Pepsi commercials, like all kind of stuff. He wasn't doing all that when he was with Drew Hill. It's crazy.
All the DJs were like, Thong song is the one. That's the one you need to go with. And then I want to say by like the third week into working his first single, they pulled the plug. It's like, we got to go directly to Thong song. That's the thing.
Thong song was just a hot record, man. And like I said, as a kid, I remember them playing this at our dances, bruh. It was that. And I think really people, because it has been so long since it came out, I think people tend to forget how big the Thong song actually was. Like, the Thong song was huge. It's a huge record. Got to Get It was a good record. Like, it wasn't a bad record. I like Got to Get It. But I just felt like it wasn't it though. Out of all the tracks, I wouldn't have chose that as a first single. Got to Get It was a good, solid filler record, if you ask me. But to me, the record was not a lead single. My opinion, just my thoughts. So
forced it to become the single where the DJs.
Everybody just started playing it. And once you got the pop radio playing it, radio's everything.
Once they heard it, it was like automatic. Like, we did not have to ask.
And it's crazy because Sisqo to me was not, and I think maybe that's why he didn't really explode as like a superstar, because to me, maybe he just like, I think maybe he was hard to connect with as a solo artist, if that makes sense. And I think that's why he didn't like get to the level of like an Usher or, any of the other acts at that time that went on to be major superstars. Like Usher was like running it. So like, that's why he didn't get up to the Usher or the R. Kelly or, you know what I'm saying, at that level. So I think he just didn't really connect well, because I think he was still trying to find himself as an artist. And then once you drop a smash hit like the Thong song, and it becomes bigger than the actual artist, you kind of get lost in that. So maybe that's like the gift and the curse of having like a super successful not debut single, but like, a super successful smash song. You see, I'm sitting here time traveling about being in Job Corps when this dropped. Yeah, like I was in 4th grade when the song came out. Like I was super young.
Anybody to do anything.
Song became so huge that you couldn't get away from it.
I just remember that some friends of mine heard a song like that, and they said, "Did you hear that song? It's got this great violin thing going on it." And I said, "No, I haven't heard it." And it dawned on me, maybe that's the song that I did.
Thong song took over the world.
What's up, that nigga shorts, man? Like, why you wearing them shorts? Hey, bro, you knew you was doing this interview. Shoot, Yeah, man. Like, I
Thong
don't
song
know
took
that
over
nigga
the
shit.
album. You forgot about the first single. It was all about the Thong song, and it was all about that video.
This thing right here.
Coldest line. Coldest
We
instrumental.
couldn't show thongs at that time in the video. I said, what if you show the thong upside down? So technically you're not looking at the thong, but you are.
They made his racy.
And that's crazy. So can I ask a question? Was the thong song the precursor to the modern day thought culture? Probably not. You had a lot worse. I mean, you had Luke. You had all kind of stuff. So probably not. But Sisqo popularized thongs, wearing bikinis. I mean, people were wearing thongs and bikinis before the song came out, but I'm just saying, like, it really put a major spotlight on it. So, is that a fair question? Did Sisqo pop? Because I remember watching the thong song as a kid, the video, and I'm like, wow. At 9 years old, my mama like, no, sir. What is you doing? What is you doing? What are you watching? You dig?
As they could back in '90. You know what I mean?
You got dumps like a truck. What are you kidding me?
Wait, let's be clear. When I said dumps like a truck, I did not mean anything about poop. Like,
I never thought that. I never thought he was talking about boo boo when he said dumps like a truck.
you know, when the dump truck backs up, like beep, beep, beep. That's what I was thinking. Like, you know, she was backing that ass up and like a dump truck. I kind of had like my own idea what the video should be.
The night, like, if you were born in like 90, if you were born in between the years of like 90 to like 94, like 95, I'd say like 87. If you were born from like 87 to like 95, 94, you grew up in a phenomenal era of everything. You dig? Like, you grew up in a phenomenal era of like music, movies, like all kind. Like, you just grew up in like, I was born in 90, so like, you just grew up in an awesome era of everything. The only thing that we really missed was like that Michael Jackson in his prime wave. We missed that. But, you know, and I'm not trying to compare the eras, but we had a dope era of music. You know, we were right on the cusp of that begging R&B era, that whole Keep Sweat era. You dig? Right. Yeah, right. Yeah, they say yes, he was popularized. Yes, he popularized it on the U.S. level, not just Miami black culture. I agree. Lil Kim was crazy. Yes, you're right. Lil Kim. And Lil Kim was known for being raunchy and everything like that, but Lil Kim had never had like pop crossover success like that. You dig? He had never had like that pop crossover success. Lil Kim never had that pop crossover success to where like she was doing all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen this nigga, he was on like, I seen him on a cereal box one time, like, you know, because of the thong song. It was nuts. Yeah, I agree. Nah, that I agree with. Lil Kim was crazy though. She said she was like the first sexy female rapper. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. What up, bro? You're right. I was born in 93 and our era was fire. Bruh, like I'm saying, like if you was born from like 87, I would say like 87, because if you were born a little bit earlier than that, you were older. You know what I'm saying? You were probably like much older. So you probably didn't receive it like we did. So I would say if you're born from like 87, 88 to like 94, bruh, 94, 95, that was just a phenomenal era to like be a kid in, to grow up in. That wave was like the last wave of like amazing shit. before everything went to hell. You know what I'm saying? He said, bro, that poster was everything, was on everything in boys' school, in lockers, in boys' folders, and in the house. I remember other boys having a CD cover in their pocket all day. Yeah, man, it was a wild time. Good Lord, that rumor. Oh, yeah. Oh, you talking about Lil Kim. Yep. Yeah, I remember that rumor. She had to get her stomach pumped. Jesus. I remember that rumor. Yeah, you must be talking about the hardcore cover. I remember that cover. That's true. Kim was just for black people, even to this day. Everyone believed that. I definitely believed it. I remember, matter of fact, I remember hearing about that right after her video with Ray J came out. And that Wait a Minute video, which is fire. Y'all don't get Ray. Y'all got to put some respect on Ray J name for that. We might do, because I plan to do one of these like maybe two to three times a week. It's called Song Solidified. And, you know, I just talk about songs that I like. And I think they solidify. So, so I thought, Wait a Minute probably go on that list. Wait a Minute was a dope track. But let me see. Let me get back to Sisqo.
I saw this thing on Bugs Bunny. Elmer Fudd was chasing Bugs Bunny, and they was like literally running on top of people's heads. I was like, yo, I have to do that.
Now these niggas was doing too much in the video. Now. I will say that. Niggas flying everywhere. Niggas jumping all over the place, doing handstands and all that crazy shit. Like niggas was doing too much in the video. I will say that. They was doing way too much in the video. Crazy.
They even got this meme. Jesus walked on water, but Sisqo walked on bitches. That's blasphemous and true.
You sound like Mike Tyson, don't he?
So the Thong song is going crazy. It's like killing the airwaves. And then, you know, we get that call from our lawyer, like, have a seat. If you're standing up, you might want to take a seat. You know, that's when all the drama started.
I get a call from Def Jam.
Look at this nigga's shorts, bruh. Why is this nigga's legs crossed like this, man? What grown man can sit like that? Look at his shorts. Somebody told him that was a good idea. I don't know what he was thinking on that one. Yeah. Never trust a man who said, like, look at that nigga shorts, bruh. Somebody told that nigga that was fire that day. Somebody said, bro, you gonna kill him with them shorts on. Somebody told them nigga, you gonna kill it with them shorts on.
And they're like, hey, we got a problem here. What's the problem? Well, there's a potential lawsuit for Ricky Martin because we stole the interpolation of because you live in La Vida Loca. When he said that, I went back and I remember Sisqo, man. We gotta clear that.
Sisqo had assured us, like, I got a relationship.
He looked like Eddie Winslow, don't he?
With Desmond Child, who wrote Live La Vida Loca for Ricky Martin. We good. That's a phone call.
Here we go.
Nigga shit. That's a phone call. No. That's business. You go handle that. Hey, you need to go clear living La Vida Loca. Nigga probably say, oh yeah, I got it. That's my man's phone call. Yeah, I got him. Nigga shit. You should have went and handled that, bruh. You should have went and handled that. Now he eating. And he sued you, and rightfully so, because I would have sued they ass too. I would have sued their ass too. That's a whole fact. As soon as I would have heard it on the radio, I would have sued it. I would have waited till the song went to its highest. Niggas would have been running me my paper. Flat out.
Lawsuit.
And then the negotiations started. You know, we went back and forth for how much they thought they should get for the song.
Now all of a sudden,
nigga, I need 75% ownership of the song, nigga, and I need the masters. That's how I would have what?
Like you start seeing your publishing checks going.
Desmond Child has more ownership of the song than anyone.
As he should. As he should. Cause niggas is playing. Nigga shit. Yeah. And he should. As he should. She said that could be a skirt. Oh Lord. Yeah, they was on pure nigga shit with that move.
Put it like that. And I'm sure Sisqo didn't purposely say, you know what, no, I'm not going to clear that, but
It was
somewhere along the line, it was
on that
definitely
bullshit. That nigga look just like Eddie Winslow, don't he? He do.
oversight.
As a manager, nobody can.
Look at this nigga right here. I don't understand it, fam. And them shorts is killing me, bro.
Came to me and said, "Can you get this clear?" And then nobody at Def Jam, because you got to have your music go through all the licensing departments. So I guess nobody noticed it. I really couldn't tell you who's at fault.
We just got to take the L on this one. Like we just gotta.
What can you do at that point? Like the song is hot. What you want me to pull it off radio? Yeah, that's the only thing they could have did. You going to pay him. That's the only thing you could do at that point.
Pay them for that. So we paid them. So everybody,
Yeah.
everybody that had something to do with it got their piece of the song.
He sound like Mike Tyson, don't he? I couldn't even imagine, bro. I would be on fire. I mean, it was his fault though. It was his fault. It was his own fault. See, it looked like a retired Miami undercover fed. Y'all wilding, bro. Y'all wilding. So that man get a piece of that track every single time, bro. Every time. But I just want to know. I do want to know. Do y'all think that the Thong song is the genesis to the modern day thought culture? Did it open the door? Did Thong song open the door to the modern day thought culture? Because, I mean, you know, 99 was a wild time. Well, no, I ain't gonna say it opened the door because you had Back That Ass Up that came out 99. 99 was a wild time. You dig? And you have a lot of women who are 25, 26, 27, 28, and 99. You know, a lot of them had babies and, you know, they was thotting it up and, you know, and they babies is the product of the Back That Ass Up era and the Thong song era, you know. They teenagers and adults now. You dig? So I think it's a fair question to ask. Back That Ass Up. We definitely got to talk about the impact of Back That Ass Up. They still play Back That Ass Up on the cruise ships with old white people that I go on. So I know Back That Ass Up has had significant impact throughout the years. So yeah. He said, "Yep, shut it down." Oh, did they? Did they shut it down? Oh, visuals are no. Did they shut it down? Let me make sure. Let me see. Can y'all see it or did it cut off? Am I still alive? Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, y'all can see it? Hold on. I just want to know if I'm still alive or did YouTube shut me down? Let me see. Oh, so they cut off. Let me see. Oh, okay. It was private, but you're back. Okay. So maybe it was okay. So I gotta get back. So we still gotta get back and knock that out. We're going to knock that out, bro. Hold on, let me see. We're going to all right, cool. Well, anyway, we're gonna have to go ahead and yeah, I'll probably stop it there. But I just wanted to talk about the impact of I wanted to talk about the impact of Sisqo and everything like that. and the song, because YouTube probably gonna be on that mess. And see, that's the thing about doing audio show, like music show, especially on this platform, because it's like, sometimes you want to share the song and you can't share the song, and you want to highlight certain parts. So it's just like you got to find covers and all that kind of stuff. And I know YouTube on that mess and everything like that. So we'll see. We will see. Hold on. Let me see something. But ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it. I appreciate y'all being here. And it is what it is. And I will holler at y'all on the next show. Peace.